Hello, Beardo Vloggins here. Having a bit of a late start to the day. I somehow managed to sleep in until about just before 11 AM, obviously. Yeah, so that was a bit unexpected, but yeah, I feel like I've had a fairly decent night's sleep, so that's nice for a change. So yeah, I'm just gonna go start on my course. Just had breakfast / lunch. So yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this this level today, and hopefully submit what I need to submit, and see what comes back. I think the next module is about blueprinting, so I think this one is a bit more coding orientated. So it's been a while since I've done any coding, so I might need to see if I've still got any of my university textbooks lying about anywhere, and see if I can dust them off. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do coding wise. My coding ability was not the greatest even back at university, so after a decade of not doing any coding, I won't be surprised if it's even rustier than before. Let's just put it that way. But we shall see. Yeah, we shall see what happens when it happens. So I'm just going to do a cup of coffee and then crack on with the day. So yeah, I shall check in later. Ta-ta for now. Checking in on the chilies, making sure they're all alright, giving them some water. Got a couple more flowers on this one. I don't know if they'll come to anything, it's a bit late in the year. I think some of these remaining ones up there, they might be about to be properly ready. But I'll give them a bit more time to fully get ready. But yeah, it's coming to the end of chilli season, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these smaller potted ones. I don't know. I need some sort of system that's going to keep the warmth in. Overnight, because it's going to be when the temperatures start to get cold, that's when we're going to have problems. When the temperatures get cold, they're going to start dying, so I either need to figure out space inside to have them where they're going to get decent enough sunlight, which I don't really have room for, or I need to figure out a way of keeping this greenhouse warm throughout the day and overnight. So yeah, that's another thing to figure out. Anyway, I'm just going to go out on my walk, so I shall check in later. Ta-ta for now. Hello, Beardo Bloggins here, to do my usual final check-in of the evening, and yeah, I've been looking into what Donald Trump has been saying about Tylenol, aka paracetamol, to those of us who live outside of the US, and its links with autism, or supposed links, I should say. It is more than alarming that someone like that is in supposedly one of the world's most powerful positions, because quite frankly it's a little scary that someone who is you know, in the position that he's in and is willing to spout such easily debunkable misinformation. Yeah, it's more than a little bit concerning. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but from what I understand, the link is non-existent, especially in families where there's, more than one child born to a parent with autism, or things like that. You just think, how does anyone believe any of that guff? It's like the MMR vaccine all over again, isn't it? That was quickly debunked as well, or relatively quickly debunked. Not long after Dr. Wakefield published that paper, and then was he had his medical license revoked, didn't he? He falsified a lot of the data in that report, and yeah, it's just concerning that, and alarming that so many people believe such easily debunkable misinformation, as to say. And it's just, I don't know, it just feels like a bit of a setback for autistic people that we've got to go through this nonsense again. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. So yeah, I'll probably play it safe and leave that can of worms there. Yeah, anyway, I've been doing more of my game design course. I'm sort of doing a bit sort of coding more a little bit. Well, I say coding, it's not quite coding, it's it's called Blueprint, and most of the coding is kind of done in the background, but it's sort of semi coding. You've got to like connect all the variables in order to get things to work properly, and then compile it in Engine to get it to work properly. That's not a very good explanation of that at all whatsoever, but my brain's a bit scrambled by it, to be honest. So yeah, I probably need to this will probably be one of those subjects I need to watch the videos a couple more times before it all sinks in. Yeah. So yeah, I mean it's going okay. I kind of just about understand it and can just about follow it. So it's not too bad. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to go get ready for bed in a minute. Yeah, it's just midnight now. I think that's the problem with having a late start like I did this morning. It meant that, you know, I took my meds later than I usually do, and then that kind of has a bit of a knock-on effect to when my meds wear off, and then, you know, it starts a cycle of getting my sleeping pattern out of sync, and yeah, it's a pain in the arse to try and reset. So yeah, I shall see how I get on. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to really say on that one. So ta-ta for now, and I shall see you tomorrow.